learn how to make shoes with my step-by-step video courses. Welcome to my Shoemaking Podcast. I'm Sveta Kletina, a shoe designer and shoemaker, and founder of Shoemaking Courses Online. In this Shoemaking Podcast, we're gonna talk about shoemaking materials, basic shoemaking materials that you, as a beginners in shoemaking, must have to start making your shoes. So let's dive in. First thing, one of the most important things that you must have is shoe last. It's not a tool, it's not a material, but without this shoe last, you can't make shoes professionally. And for all my students, I recommend to have only one shoe last type. This is how I teach all my students, because using this one shoe last type, the palm shoe last, you can make a variety of footwear types, up to 10 different footwear types. Next shoemaking material is tex. This cardboard we use in making insoles, but it comes together with another type of cardboard, shankboard. So this is two materials that you must have in order to create your own insoles. And I teach how to make insoles in flat body shoes, for example, where we created our insoles professionally using the shoe last that you work with. If you don't have these cardboards, you can substitute it with vegetable tan leather like we did in my bespoke derby shoe course. But remember that no matter what is the heel height of your shoe last, it's very important, together with these cardboards or together with vegetable tan leather, to have another material, steel shanks. Why we need to have the steel shanks? It's very important, remember, because without these steel shanks, our insole will be not stable. And to keep the weight of our body, especially if you want to make shoes with high heels, it's very important to have the steel shanks inside of your insoles. And I teach how to reshape this steel shank following the shape of the shoe last in my insole making shoe course. Next shoemaking material, basic material, is this non-woven fabric, elastic material. We use it to make stiffeners, toe puffs and counters that keep the shape of our footwear and protect our shoes. Okay, we place it in front of the toe, between lining and upper, and in the back part. This fabric we need to activate with solvent. When we will activate it, it will become flexible and soft, and we can place it in the toe and in the back during lasting process. If you don't have this material, you can use also a vegetable tan leather, like we did it in English welter shoe course, in derby shoe course, bespoke derby shoe course. Otherwise, you can use this fabric like we did in palm shoe course, Oxford shoes, and sneakers course, and many other shoemaking courses online. Now let's talk about next shoemaking material, natural material that I love a lot, and I use it in many different courses. This is cork material. So we must use this material after lasting to flatten the shoe last button. So without this layer of cork, you will not be able to create perfect quality shoe soles. Okay, so to flatten the shoe last button, we need to work with cork. Also, with a different thickness of this cork sheets, you can create wedge heels like we did in my wedge cork sandal course. Okay, but in all other footwear types like Oxford shoes, T-strap pumps, loafers, to flatten the shoelace bottom after lasting, we use this excellent material. Next two materials are reinforcement tapes. To make any footwear type, you must have only two types of these reinforcement tapes. One with a width of 14 or 16 millimeters, and second type is the tape with a width of 4 millimeters. Both these tapes have adhesive side to attach it well to the inner side of the upper. This one with a width of 4 millimeters we use in the process of folding to create very accurate top line, and during lasting also upper will stretch, so to prevent too much stretchiness of the upper, this reinforcement tape will help us. Okay? This reinforcement tape we use to reinforce the back seam. Also, in a few other types of the seams, for example, in Oxford shoes, when we connect upper with the vamp, or in making derby shoes, where we want to attach upper vamp to the quarters and to not feel the edge of the seam and have strong connection between two parts, we use this reinforcement tape. Okay, so these two reinforcement tapes you must have. Next material that you must have is thread. There is special type of thread for leather. It can be nylon threads or polyester threads. In my Shoemaking Tools kit, I offer this nylon thread with this beige color. Why? Because to start making shoes, it's enough to have one color. And this color is perfect color that will suit for most of the leather colors for your upper and lining. And if you will want to use, for example, leather with black color, you can color this thread with black color, okay? Or you can color it red with the red color or any other, okay? But uppers with color like camel, gray, white, blue, rose, and many other, it's excellent choice that will be good for all these colors of your upper and lining. For elegant women's shoes, also for men's shoes with a thickness of upper that not more than 1 millimeter and 1.2 millimeters, I recommend to use thread number 60. Okay, nylon or polyester. In my Shoemaking Tools kit, I offer nylon thread. These are two other materials that you need to have to make your shoes. I'm talking about two types of nails. First one is the short nails or tacks.
Yeah.
And we use this type of nails in the process of lasting to attach our upper end lining to the insole. We keep these nails inside of our shoes. The length of this tacks is 8-9 millimeters. It has very sharp edge and big flat head. Next type of nails that you must have to make your shoes is this type of nails, where the length of this nail is about 2 centimeters. It also has sharp edge, and the width of this nail is less than 1 millimeter. It has flat head, and we use these nails to pull and close entire edge of the upper end lining to attach these edges to the insole. Okay, so to make your shoes, it's enough to have these two types of nails. So all these shoemaking materials that I have listed today in the Shoemaking Podcast are your basic materials that you must have to start making your shoes. Also, you will need to find a glue. It's neoprene glue, and of course leather for upper and lining. Okay, All other materials that you may see in some YouTube tutorials or any other places, you don't need to have, at least in the beginning of your shoemaking journey, okay? These are foundational materials that's enough for you to start making your shoes. Now, if you haven't seen my previous Shoemaking podcast where I showed basic tools for beginners that you must have to start making your shoes, you are welcome to watch it. And together with all these tools that I showed in the previous podcast and all these materials, shoemaking materials that I have showed today in the Shoemaking podcast are your foundation to start making your shoes. In my shoemaking program, I have Shoemaking Tools kit where I offer all these tools and materials, and they are enough to make 4 different pairs, including the shoe last that could be with pointed toe or with rounded toe, upon your choice. Now, if you have questions, you are welcome to ask me in the comments below. And if you want to know more about my Shoemaking Tools kit, you are welcome to visit my website and to see what I have to offer for you. Okay? So, thank you for watching and see you in my shoemaking courses online. Bye.